When Claire Gunz'er was announced, there wasn't much hype or fanfare from fans. Probably because she was announced the exact same day as Cave Lightning McQueen and May Pillar Derev, two of the most highly anticipated releases from Cars on the Road. Claire really sort of went under the radar. She's just another clown car, but honestly, I really like all the different clown cars that we've been getting from the Showtime episode of Cars on the Road. I love that each one is a different mold, each one has paint and makeup done in a different way, but they're all similar enough for you to be able to tell that they're all a circus troupe. I, for one, can't wait to continue building up my clown army from Circus Velocitas, and Claire will make a fine addition to my collection, if you will. And if you don't trust my opinion that Claire is a pretty cool release, I own not one, but two Funko Pops of Harley Quinn that I keep off to the side during my review, so I'm kind of a local authority on fictional clown women, so don't worry, you can trust me. Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to take a look at Claire Gunz'er from the 2023 Cars on the Road diecast line. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know how to pronounce the last name. Gunz'er? Gunz'er? I don't know how we're supposed to pronounce it with the apostrophe. I'm just going to call her Claire Gunz'er. Try to emphasize that there's sort of a space between the Z and the E there. We got some nice artwork for her. She, of course, is a minivan, not unlike Mini. I believe they're actually using basically the same mold. New for 2023. On the back, we have As Seen in Cars on the Road, and wow, haven't seen an image of Cryptid Hunter Mater on the back of a package yet. Always cool to get cars that haven't released yet on the back of the packaging. That happens less and less nowadays. We also have May Pillar Derev, who I reviewed yesterday, Doug Krankel and Kirsten Marshall, who I reviewed in the past, and McQueen as Deputy Hazard, who unfortunately I don't have yet, but he is out, I believe, in the same wave. Yeah, so imagine you're Claire Gunz'er, right? And you've been announced on the exact same day as Cave McQueen, May Pillar Derev, and Deputy Hazard McQueen, and I think also that day the Disney 100 cars were announced. So Claire here was really left in the dust, but I think she's pretty cool, and she's actually different than Minnie. Much like how Greebles was a unique mold that was very, very similar to the previous Gremlin mold, but he had a few modifications. Claire here is practically identical to Minnie, except she's slightly bigger. She has a different mouth molded in, and another change I noticed when she was in the packaging, which tipped me off to know that these are actually different molds, she doesn't have, Minnie doesn't have bolts in her window, which you could see Claire has, but other than that, they're basically identical, even how the windows are done, even how the wheels are done. These two are practically the same model. Claire here is just a little bit larger. Also, her mirrors are plastic add-on pieces. They're a lot flimsier than Minnie's. Minnie's are a lot more sort of hard and stable. Hers are much more of a soft plastic. I really love the face that they gave her. I love that they decided to give her like a creepier clown face. I don't know, I really like that we're starting to get more like unsettling clown faces for these cars compared to the ones we got last year that mainly just looked kind of sad. Really nicely detailed open mouth with the lipstick around it. Moving on to the side, we've got this really nice stripe pattern, kind of reminds me of a candy cane. And like I said, I love how all the clown cars have very similar color schemes, so you could tell they're part of the same group, but they're all unique and different in their own ways with their different patterns and slightly different color schemes. On the back, she has some polka dots. I was not expecting that. That doesn't really blend with the rest of the design. In fact, this one polka dot gets completely cut off, and they just ignore it when you get to the top of the car. So that's kind of funny. Her license plate reads J01-20S. Is that the same as Minnie's? No! We did it! We did it! We gave her a different license plate! Unless somebody else has that license plate, in which case please let me know in the comments, and I'll be pretty disappointed. Anyway, there's a look at the other side. Is it just a copy-paste of this side? Yeah, pretty much. And finally, there is a look at the base. Really not that much to say about Claire. Honestly, there's not all that much to say. She's a very cool release. Not as cool as the other cars in her wave, but I don't think she should be overlooked. Always nice to get new background characters. Always nice to get new members of large groups of characters that we saw. Very excited to add her to my collection alongside my other clown cars, and I can't wait to see what other cars we get to see from the Circus Velocitas episode in the future on the Cars Diecast line. I just love the fact that they're all pre-existing regular cars, so we get like, oh, here is a minivan, but painted like a clown. Here's a Gremlin, but painted like a clown. Now we're getting Kelly Beambright, I believe her name is, who's a Volkswagen Beetle, but painted like a clown. It makes me excited to see who else we'll get in the future. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we return to the Robin Tails Fighter Hall. That's why no one was hung up on the side here, because all those cars are loose, except for a few. If you want to decide who I review next from Robin's Hall, make sure to vote on my community tab. And if you haven't seen Robin's Hall yet, go check it out. It's a pretty cool haul. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.